Well, here we are again, doing the same old, same old. Watching a little Rebel news here. Watching in this day and age, I can't believe this is happening, but I'm watching on Rebel News here. You guys can go check it out if you want. Seems like they're starting to try to really scare their citizens by putting them in jail for the things that they put on social media. I mean, can you imagine wanting at least immigrants vetted or something, and you're not allowed to say anything, or you could go to jail or be called a fascist, and it's like you have to see what these people are getting charged for. It's really amazing to me. It really doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But anyways, the title of this, my buddy, Captain Kurt, he lied to me again. He's always trying to make me look like the fool. He's over an AD's thing saying that Upchurch has something for me and to pay attention tonight. And well, I didn't. I went to bed early, but I woke up in all anticipation and there's nothing there. But then again, that little trickster, he's always fooling me all the time, telling me my audio isn't working. And, I wouldn't think that Captain Kurt would lie about such a stupid little thing. So I end my live and the games we play, you know what I mean? The things that amuse the human minds these days. It's quite amazing. But Curtis, you got me back on this Upchurch thing. I'm really fucking confident that, well, I am a chosen one, but so I think me and Upchurch could go mano a mano. Chosen one versus chosen one. He did promise me in my comments, and it was him that he wanted to have a one-on-one. Maybe we can discuss where he's not the pussy and not a he's like he's not someone you guys should be following. He thinks he's the leader you guys have all been waiting for. I don't know, man. I disagree, but maybe he could make me look like the fool, make me not feel like the chosen one or whatever. You know what I mean? Like he is a big boy like that. That's his game, right? He is a troll and he likes to troll the truth. So you know, he did promise me. You don't want to be a liar up church. He did say, hey, you wanted to have a one-on-one. Why would you do that? Why? Then again, hey, this could be the best thing that ever happened to you guys there, Captain Kurt. Love church humbles himself. Or is he the fearless leader of Jesus? He says he is. I just don't see it. I see him being a big old dumb pussy. Like, he's good at finding problems, but solving them, not so much. You know what I mean? That's where I think I'm good, Captain Kurt. I think like trying to solve the problem instead of whining about them. Like I try and bring solutions. But then again, we can all be like Uncle Will. Oh man, they want us to hate each other, buddy. You know what I mean? They got us paying for the democracy of fucking Ukraine, bud. It's not even democratic. They're not allowed to vote. But hey, when democracy was really threatened, where was America? Nowhere to be seen. You know why? Because it wasn't being told on your news. Your neighbors over here in Canada, well, all they wanted to do was have a discussion with our government about, you know, some things that we thought were being forced upon us that, but they declined and called an emergencies act. And well, your government colluded with them. Seen that redacted if you want to go take a look at it. The Kamala Biden administration, like you guys didn't even care about the democracy of your fucking neighbors. Why do you care about the democracy of fucking Ukraine? And we never asked you guys for a fucking dime. Hey, just maybe a little support, but there were some saying it. I'm not saying all. There were some that noticed and still to this day bring up the tyrant that well, I only believe that my prime minister is. Like you guys say that I don't talk about Canadian politics enough. I think I talk about it plenty. I mean, maybe I could talk to Upchurch about it. You know what I mean? We could go down deep and get right into like I can show them how like the WEF, the leader Klaus Schwab, and his ties to the Yazis, and then we got Chrystia Freeland, who was our deputy prime minister. See, I talk about this stuff and I have watchers, and then they leave. You know how her grandfather, who raised her, was a Yahtzee player. That doesn't make her a Yahtzee player. But I'm thinking when she works for the WEF, like I don't know about you guys. Would you guys like it if Kamala had a side gig? Like that you guys can go to the website and see like, hey, we want to do the best for humanity where you guys own nothing and you're gonna be happy. That same WEF who did a simulation on if you had to control the internet in a pandemic situation. How would you do it? Hey, Stardust, how's it going? What do you think? You think I could talk Upchurch into having a debate, mano a mano? See who the chosen one is? He says he works for Jesus. I can pull it up. I say I work for Jesus. One of us isn't. One of us needs to get on board with Jesus. So if Upchurch could, hey, he could help save one of his. Well, I'm not really a fan anymore. I think he's turned into a bit of a dipshit, but who knows? Like maybe he could prove me wrong. He could show the world that I'm crazy and I could stop this. Like, I take on information. That's the problem. I take on information, but I don't know what you people take on sometimes. AD, I don't, but I like, in essence, we are equal, but on levels of consciousness, dude, you're not even fucking remotely close. You've admitted to me that you know that you went into a war. It was designed to make money, had nothing to do with protecting anything. There were no weapons of mass destruction. And you still want to say to me it was a job. So I don't know how you don't get that, but that I care more about your people than you do. See, because I think some people really got hurt in the brain over that stuff. And I don't think that the help that's being provided is actually helpful. You know what I mean, AD? I think whatever they're putting in your neck is making you feel good so you don't have to face anything. Like, dude, like you guys tell me the WEF and shit is real. And fucking you want me to admire what's going on in my daily life when I can clearly see the future because of weak, pathetic losers like you who can't just stand up and say no and yet come after me and try and belittle me and tell me that little me owns me. Please grab those clips, bud. Little me doesn't want to face who he is neither. Like, take a look around, bud. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. And you don't even fuck. You have no clue how I I hope you go watch that Lucifer Effect. And humans can come to the understanding that they're just not as good as they think they are. Hey, but it like, I don't try and be rude or mean or anything like this, but when you say shit like, "If my family left me, I'd be in Cancun snorting fucking coke off of hookers. Don't give a fuck." That's not me saying it. I'm not making shit up, bud. You did this stuff. This is how you want the world to perceive you. Maybe that's not who you are. I don't know, but that's you're just not a loving person, bud, that you just don't care about your fellow men to say, "Hey, the government's not really for us." My life didn't really mean anything to them, but I was for sale and it was just a job, so it doesn't really fucking matter. I hope I hope you get your shit together, bud. Like I tell you guys, I can read you like a book. Castro, I give him a thing. I because I know in my head that Castro had $1,000,000 in front of him, and all he had to do was fucking suitcase of drugs and just fucking hand it off. He'd fucking do it, and he admits it to me. He makes himself feel good by saying, "Oh, I'd help the children with some of that money." Well, just how much, Castro? How much? Would all of it? Even though the children that you could possibly kill. Well, drugs can kill. Fuck, and anybody should know it should be Cashville. But we don't get this shit. We don't. We have no clue who we are and what we do and think and how it affects others. I don't know. Maybe that's what's wrong with Upchurch right now. Maybe it's that Adderall or whatever it is, the prescriptions. He's falling right into the per script with some action. Follow the script. That's the thing that gives you guys free will of which script to fucking follow. You know what I mean? You guys can pick whatever team you want, just pick a team and just fight each other. Following the script. Everybody's just following the script, and it's easier if you're numb to actually having discussions and figuring out what's wrong. But hey, I'm gonna get a little political here. I know that I just like to point things out, and hopefully you guys can let me know where I'm wrong. And I want to show my sources, and I want to get you guys to go look out on your own too, and see where I'm wrong. Like I'm not saying anything; these are just my opinions and my thoughts based on the information that I have. And I think that information leads me to like this isn't craziness. So I want to play this for you guys. Let's see, make sure it's all the way up. The Jeffrey Epstein thing. So we find out that there's this child pedophile blackmail ring, pretty clearly involved a foreign country, and it's going around compromising political leaders and influential people. And I guess we're supposed to pretend like that must have been the only one. And it's over now. I mean, obviously, there were people above Jeffrey Epstein involved in it. I mean, we never got to the bottom of it. And sure, all of the cameras malfunctioned and the guy, committed suicide, and we never get the client lists and we never get any of
And the sitting attorney general of the United States, Barr, covered it up, lied, right, cover it up, which he did. I hope he'll sue me over that because it's true.
Let's go to Discovery.
100%. Barr lied about it.
Why is Bill Barr still walking around on the streets when he lied about shit to cover up Epstein? Well, I'm no FBI agent, but I do know that Epstein worked for a school, and old Bill Barr, his dad is the one that hired Epstein to work at that school. Now, is that a coinky dink or is that a coinky dink? I don't know. You guys go check that out for yourself. And remember, those book deals. might be some payoff money, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't know who's behind Bill Barr's books, but obviously there's a want and need for them. But you go look into that yourself. But then again, there's that whole, there's another book that just came out about Trump. It's his nephew. You'd have to look into that whole situation too. That's why I start thinking Trump's the good guy and they're trying to set him up because, like, Trump's never said nothing bad about his brother. I mean, if this guy wants to be mad that he wasn't left enough money or whatever he's whining about, he should blame his father. Like, his father's the one that decided to follow his dream and be a pilot and not be a part of the business. You know what I mean? He should be proud of his father that his father went and did something rather than go where the easy money was with the family. You know what I mean? Maybe if this guy, his nephew, wanted to have more money, maybe he'd go out and earn it. I mean, and Donald Trump is his uncle. You think he'd help him get into some sort of business, but maybe this dude was just looking out for handouts and, well, privileged people probably shouldn't get handouts, you know what I mean? Maybe you should help those who never had a handout before, you know, that's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's but this is the thing I say, we need to we need to find out what the truth is. Is Trump a good guy, a bad guy? I don't care either way. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't have you got a country divided right now, you know what I mean? And we just need to have the truth. Now, if I had to be honest with y'all, I do think that the current situation going on right now, well, they're just puppets, but they are morons, and they don't like you guys. That's just my personal opinions. But hey, if we went and sought out the truth and old Kamala is just a good-hearted woman, she just wants the best for the world, then that's what we would find out. You know what I mean? But then again, maybe we should get these world leaders' attentions and say, "Hey, the system's broken. Hey, why don't you guys put together brand new systems for us, and then we'll vote on that." You know what I mean? And then maybe we could dissolve this whole party thing. You know what I mean? And we make the people who are supposed to represent us responsible for it. You know what I mean? And hold them accountable. But we've lost control there. You know what I mean? The dickheads that, well, we put in control, we're allowing them to control us because we're no, we're not willing to say you can't control us anymore. Like, we need a new set of rules. This really sucks. And the whole Federal Reserve thing's got to go. That'd just be an indication. That's what I would say. Maybe we could convince the world to do this. You know what I mean? One currency for all. Where we all worked in unison together. But who knows? Is it too late? Is the Earth going to be hit by an asteroid? Is the aliens going to attack? Or have they already attacked? Is Hillary Clinton a lizard lady? We could all find these out, people. We could all find these answers out. But we have to come together and say, "Hey, what's going on? Like, why do a lot of Clinton's friends like they just aren't around anymore?" And well, why is Hillary okay with Billy's Playboy lifestyle? Kevin Spacey told us he likes young girls in the Epstein jet. And we know that he's lied to her before because, well, Monica. But that's when Bill's big lie came into hand. You know what I mean? I did not have sexual relations with that woman. And to this day, Bill Clinton's a hero. Congratulations, you let a criminal walk out and fucking love his life. George Bush, come throw out a pitch for us. We love you. and your weapons of mass destruction. But hey, when George Bush finds out that there's a God and his brain's gonna be a weapon of mass destruction. And you guys don't get it because you don't know about God. But there is a God, and if people come to realize one day there is a God, their brains are gonna go like I'm telling you. Like, just think, I've said this before, and just think how many people out there are living lives that they think they're living good lives. Meanwhile, their spouses are living another life too. Can you imagine all of a sudden finding out there's God? Oh, people would be finding out real quick because people would want to repent. And the best way to repent is to say sorry to the people that you hurt. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. I think when Jesus said he's coming, he's not going to bring chaos. He's not coming down tapping people on the forehead, giving AD a high five. With me, baby. You don't want to protect your children, you're good with me. I don't like you guys let me know where I might be wrong. These are just the things that I think, and that if I'm wrong, you guys let me know. But somehow I'm crazy with these thoughts. Like, I'm not the one that created hell. I don't even know if it exists. I just don't wanna see people in it. But for some reason, you don't give a fuck or even care. Because if you did, you'd prove me a liar. Like, if someone said, "Hey, Carl, you fucking lied about this, and you're gonna go to hell because you preached that," I'd be like, "Oh, let me figure it out. Let me find out what I did." You know what I mean? And say, "Nah, nah, nah." Or say, "Hey, yeah, you're right, but I changed my mind. I'm a big boy. Let me tell you how I changed my mind. I got this new information in it." I take on information. You guys don't. You guys are all scripted up. I don't know, fluoride. I don't know what it is. I don't know. The devil, the Lucifer effect. The devil does make you feel good. Well, that's the thing, who cares? You gotta watch what you do. And, well, it's 'cause of watch what he does. You know what I mean? Getting caught talking shit about people. With Dagburn. Dagburn's just always burning you guys. Hey, you know how we were doing word association earlier? Who cares? Huh? Speaking of big poops, Dagburn, do you know what we're doing word association? Like I said this in my earlier videos. Do you know what a dag is? There's two things it is. It's a character, or it's a sheep will not. You know what a will not is? It's a piece of shit that the sheep catch in their in their fur wool. So it burns. You know what I mean? It's a fitting name, but he's over there popping in positivity, thinking everything he's ever done. He's doing good, no problem. Thinking the world owes Dagger. But he's got a job now, and he's so proud of himself, making dance videos while he does it. And oh, you guys. What else do we got going on today? Huh. Oh,
Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah.
oh, yeah. Like, don't we deserve to know who's on Epstein Island? Like those flight logs. Like I keep saying, maybe Upchurch could argue with me about that, how we couldn't fucking hey, it's your fucking state, Marsha Blackburn, who fucking wanted those flight log lists, and Dick Durbin ain't giving them over, so have fun, Stardust. Like, I'd like Upchurch to tell me how that idea is done. He has, like, 3,000,000 some subscribers, And you think if those subscribers made their own video and they went out and Dick Durbin might hand over that list, you know what I mean? But hey, that's a bad idea. We don't I don't like, hey, who cares? You're chosen too. You just gotta choose to be chosen. We're all chosen. Like Uncle Will says, we're all chosen. You just gotta choose to be chosen. And in order to do that, bud, you gotta live in the truth. You know what I mean? You can't just go out and just be a dick to make yourself feel better. I mean, you can go out and spread the truth and feel better and make someone feel like a dick, so that way they don't wanna be a dick no more and they wanna spread the truth, you know what I mean? That's right, you gotta choose to be chosen, and I'm telling you who cares when you listen, here we go, I'm gonna show you something here, bud. This is very key and very crucial to spirituality. I hope you get to hear it, okay? Because this is the banger that came to me. I even wrote it down in a book at the beginning of my journey, buddy. Beginning of my journey. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's on this other one, I think. Just wait, hold on, who cares? I don't wanna lose you. You'll have an immense adventure as a consequence. You won't know what's going to happen to you, and you have to let go of your clinging to the outcome. You have to let go. But the truth will reveal the world the way it's intended to be revealed, and the consequence for you will be that you'll have the adventure of your life. And the other part of that ethos is this, and it makes perfect sense to me. I can't see how it can be any other way, which is that whatever makes itself manifest as a consequence of the truth is the best possible reality that could be manifest, even if you can't see it. If you, if you who cares? Everything else. The truth, buddy. The truth. The truth has to mean everything to you, or you're not fucking spiritual. You don't have to know the truth. You just gotta wanna know it. It comes knocking on your door and it says, "Hey, here's the truth. You should accept it. Hey, the WEF is fucking real. Hey, they're trying to destroy your fucking life, moron. Hey, they fucking hate you. Go take a fucking look." And the truth is, if you don't fucking care, then why should I? But I do care about the children that are affected by your fucking weakness and stupidity. If you've ever been fucking had someone force themselves on you, who cares? Can you imagine being a fucking child? Huh? Being forced upon, and we don't care because there's nothing we can do? There's a God who cares, and you're not with him, and neither is a whole lot of the world, but go ahead and laugh. Go ahead. I love it. You only inspire me. Because there's no way I'm gonna let children end up as fucking stupid as you are, but yeah, I know. Clip it up, love it. Make fun of me, jackass. I don't give a fuck. You think it's horrible that I fucking care? You're an idiot. You're a complete moron. There's just I don't know if there's hope for you people. There's something completely wrong in your heads. You lack brains, you lack empathy, you lack a heart, you have no soul. You're all full of the spirit. To the fucking devil. Go pick your friends, Harley. Have fun. Whatever. Like, you're a moron, jackass. You're probably a fucking you're a jackass explorer. Right up the little Meeski. That's what you are. Looking little oh yes, little me. Oh. Make my mind up for me, little me. Who do we hate today? Huh? Who do we hate today? God had so much more planned for you, little fucking jackass explorer. Do you think he's disappointed in you, or you just don't care? Listen, you, you freak squatters, you guys are the ones that got fascinations with asses. I don't know. Like, does Uncle Will give you guys all birthday presents or what? Johnny Dagburn go eating through and like, oh my goodness. Like, am I in a complete simulation? Are you guys all Agent Smiths? Are you fucking paid to be this stupid? Because there's no way there's people are this fucking stupid. Like, but then again, I see it in my own house, but hey. Oh my goodness. Guys, wow, we're all letting our countries just fucking be destroyed. And who's paying for it? We are. And you guys don't care. We pay for our own destruction. You guys just don't get it. Who cares? Could you imagine your head if you found out there was a God? Really? And that, well, I do work for him. In fact, would that like when that becomes a reality, I fucking feel sorry for you. That's the thing. Like I look at your guys' comments and I'm like, fuck, they're doing it to themselves. I've been warning them. I tried to tell them, like, God's real and he's got people here to try and help you, but I don't know. I just it's hard. It's hard. It like especially when you, like don't get me wrong. I understand. Like I see the psychosis all over the fucking place. It's like we got this guy Apollo, and he's working for the world right now. And like I told you guys, he knows what we come from a place called Eden, and it has golden roads, and it fucking has crystal castles. And now I just seen a video where because everybody's so fearful, he wants to take their fear on. So in order to do that, he has to take their sin on. So I want you guys to just go cast your sins over to fucking Omar over there, and I want to take your guys' sins away. I don't know where the fuck he comes up with this cockamamie bullshit. Like, I can tell you because Jesus says at any moment, "Hey, your guys' sins are forgiven." But the thing is, you gotta forgive yourself. You can't go giving them away, I don't think. You gotta forgive yourself, but then you gotta take a look at, "Hey, why'd I do that? What do I gotta change so I don't do that anymore?" You know what I mean? "Hey, sorry I hurt ya." You know what I mean? I'm on the straight and narrow now. I'm trying to be better, but you guys don't get that. Yeah, you think I deserve to be in the loony bin? Why don't you bring me the proof there, shit turd? Uh, should I go back in for violence and suicide? Is that what you think? Why don't you give them a call? Wouldn't surprise me if they locked me up fucking because you asked them to. It's been done fucking from worse people than you, man. It's not a cop out or it's just a learning lesson. But see, that's the thing. I try and tell you guys about my story. Hey, I'm not bothered by it. I've learned by it. So now I want to teach you guys. I want to turn that bad situation into a good one. And when you guys find out, oh, a little bit of everything, Harley. What do you want to talk about, huh? What do you want to talk about? Video last night. We should get all together and we need to support each other when we're doing our haterade. We're the noble moral team. You guys can't even win a battle against fucking spokesmen, for fuck's sakes. Spokesman whooped your guys' ass. No, what's diabolical is your brain, because you think you're weak, Harley. I'm trying to bring you up, lift you up. Know you have the power. We could change the world. We can make it a better place using love, Harley, not this hate you have going on. But here's the thing. Everybody, when they think of love, they think of, oh, oh, love hurts sometimes. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get angry over love. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, Harley, but you make me angry. Your stupidity and ignorance. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to help you other than to try and give you information so you go look for yourself, or you can be the fine individual that you are and you can help me. Show me where I'm mentally ill or something. But you're the one that's spiritually fucking brain dead. That's the problem, Harley. I think we need to lift you up, but you gotta wanna lift yourself up, Harley, and I don't know, are you willing to do that? Uh-huh. Well, it's not a real, like, real, I wanna hurt you, Harley." It's, "No, Harley, you're hurting yourself, and it bothers me that you hurt yourself." Like, that's the kind of hurt. I know how stupid you are and how ignorant you are, and I want you to level up. I want you to know that the children are worth saving. Like, hey, let's fight for a future, you know what I mean? Let's ask questions. Let's band together, Harley. Oh, where's my goat at? Whatever. You're all a bunch of little fucking witches and warlocks. Nah, you're gonna make fun of me saying I'm crazy for saying that. I'm not talking about little in their cauldrons like those, like that woman, that Abramovich, who's gonna run shit in Ukraine. This schooling system, that's a real thing. Fucking look that shit up. Nina Abramovich or whatever it is. She hangs out with a lot of your stars. But I'm not talking about those witch. You guys cast your little fucking spells with your fucking web of lies and stupidity and the hatred. That's what you guys do, your spells. Your brains don't think before you speak. And you throw shit out to the universe you shouldn't be throwing out there, but you do. But you've been mind controlled, Harley. Could you break free if you knew you were mind controlled? Like, do you make fun of Scientologists? You're a Scientologist. You're just as brainwashed and manipulated as they are. You serve the same master, though. The devil's involved in it all, but you know what I mean? Come into my comments when you're serious, Harley, and you gotta show your face. We gotta start to get to know who you are. It's the inner work we gotta do on you, Harley. Once you can face yourself, then you can face the world. That's why you don't wanna face the world right now, because you don't wanna face yourself, but it's okay. Just tell yourself every day you're gonna make yourself a better person. Maybe take the Jelly Roll off the playlist. Tell Jelly Roll and Post Malone you don't wanna be part of the loser crew. You wanna be a winner in the truth, right? Don't be a loser with the devil, bud. Don't, like, rip that contract up. Start all over again. He don't care about your past. He wants you to know you have a future, but you gotta be in his son, the truth, bud. You gotta be in there. Just step one. Well, you could stop your lying. Like, I lay shit out there for you all the time so you can learn, you know what I mean? The truth is very important. It should be the most important thing in your life. Because if the truth is right in your life, your truth will actually your life will actually be right. You know what I mean? You won't be blind to people that see, here's the thing, when you spiritually grow, you learn and you can read people better. You get a better understanding of people. You take an outside objection to everything. You're an outside observer, you know what I mean? You try and put yourself in everybody in that position and you try and see it from their point of view. She wouldn't understand that because uh, you actually, you don't. That's the problem. You don't love you. You wanna be validated by others, you know what I mean? You wanna be part of a clique. You know what I'm saying is right, and it's actually eating you up inside, but you're not gonna show it. But once you realize there's a God, Harley, Harley, think whatever you want. It's not what I think. I just give my thoughts and opinions over here. If I'm wrong, I appreciate you showing me where I'm wrong, but, nobody wants to do that. Harley, you have 10 people in your chat. Maybe we can change the world now. Well, it's gotta start somewhere, there, jackass. I don't know if you know that or not. Some things worth doing take hard work, bud. You know what I mean? But I have a feeling that one of these days, it's just gonna take off. Kurt, I'm coming for your boy. I want that one-on-one he promised me. You know what I mean? Chosen one versus chosen one. Which one of us works for Jesus there, Kurt? Which one of us is a pussy and which one isn't? Which one thinks better than the other? Well, let's find out and have a debate. But hey, I know, Kurt. You won't even have a debate with me, so fuck. You know what I mean, dude? Because you know I eat you up. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Spit you out. Maybe you come out a new man. Maybe you take ownership of your fucking ignorance. Why not? Who knows? So, Kurt, What do I say that makes me a bad, evil person other than the way I say it? Can you imagine? Do you think God's up there happy with the performance of human beings? Do you think he's proud of you not standing up for your children? Kurt, can you in any sort of way let me know where God would be happy? Like, come on. People care more about what they look like on the outside than they do about taking care about who they are on the inside. That's for sure. Just go check out Instagram or TikTok. Check out the filters. But Kurt, I'm glad you're here, bud. Let's talk. Ah, there's my favorite little troll. Your kids. No, no, actually, you're gonna look like a fool in front of the world because you're a loser parent, little me, and everybody's gonna see what a little troglodyte is, little me. You're in trouble. You don't. Hey, little me, when you find out there's a God, the dream police taking his hammer. The dream police come to me in my bed. You fucking I'm telling you, George Soros isn't gonna make it through this. Let's put our prayers together for George Soros. I think I think he unfortunately his heart gives out on this one, little me. I hope you're strong. Now, you were smart enough not to get this, so hey, that might be a benefit to you, you know what I mean? You're a pretty stubborn man. You don't like to take truth in. But hey, go ask AD. You've got AD support. AD thinks you own me. Hey, little me, guess what? Guess what's going on over here now? My granddaughter's home. I can't drop Flink. I don't have that stupid shit you need to do that. I don't know how. Let's go over to yours right now, Kurt. You tell me, bud. Let's do her. Give time to have a smoke and let's do her. Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Let's do her on yourself. I'll wear a mask. We can disguise me. Nobody will know it's me. Okay. We won't say my name. Okay. I'll wear my red Kachina outfit for you, bud. Here I am this the day. Oh, it's me, underdog. And little me's too stupid to see it. Like, I love you guys and I want the best for you. But your ignorance is way out of hand. Way out of hand. But yeah, little me, my granddaughter saw. Can you imagine that? Stolen baby after 3.5 months. And the only reason we got her back is because the people at the foster home couldn't take them because they ran into a problem. The way this fucking system works, man. I tell you, it's Cracker Jacks. But you think she's all good, eh, little me? You think you think laughing at somebody who had a baby stolen from them? Well, it's not my baby, it's my son's baby, okay? It was stolen out of our home. And I tried to tell you, I tried to say, "Hey, this doesn't make sense. Hey, if there was clear and present danger for a child, wouldn't they remove all the children?" Just saying, you know what I mean? But hey, if you're gonna take a child, wouldn't you at least, take a go look at where they were or who they were with or any of that sort? No, no, they make phone calls and you guys can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. We don't have to use chosen there, the little fella. Uh, hey, what's up? I'm being a man like your husband should be. That's what I'm doing. I'm a pee. I'm being the man your husband should be. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll take care of your children. I'll make sure. I pray for him every night. I'm like, does Mama P, is she stupid not to go check out those videos or what? Yeah. Go Upchurch is gonna know I'm chosen, but he's gonna know he's chosen too. But he's gonna have to make a choice on who chose him. Is he gonna go with old Sainty Claus or is he gonna to fucking ride with Jesus the way he says he does? Because he's not right now. I can pretty much prove that. You know what I mean? He does not act accordingly. Not saying he's a totally bad guy. I haven't changed my mind on a lot of stuff that happened to him. That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, is it the narcissism of his parents that have rubbed off on him or what? Hey, Mama P, what do you think? Think Upchurch would listen to me if I fucking became his daddy? Think I got, think I should go out and try and win a date with old fucking Patty so I can give Upchurch a fucking dose of truth? Show him the love and attention that he never got from his own daddy. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but Ronnie does he's kinda like I had my own interactions with Ronnie, you know what I mean? So why is Wet Dog locked up all day, dipshit? And Dog's over there, and the other 2 are in the room, another room. But you love to hate me. You love to find stuff to hate me with, don't you, bud? Remember when you ran around, told everybody I treat my father-in-law like shit, stuff like that? Remember when you did that? That was funny, eh, bud? You never did want to hear the story about it, how I ended up taking care of my father-in-law. You never wanted to hear that. It was just I was a dipshit because, hey, I lost it because I wanted to go for a walk. And I thought someone else could take the responsibility of watching over him while I went for a walk, but to my dismay, you know what I mean? And he thought I was a bad guy over that. You just love to hate me. I'm gonna love it when you wanna love me, and you won't know how to love me, and it's gonna confuse the fuck out of you, little me. You're not gonna know what to think. Like, hey, I'm chosen from God, bud. Like, I'm not I know this sounds ridiculous. Like, hey, I'm a son of God, but like if you're gonna be a son of God, you gotta believe that you're a son of God or you can't be a son of God. And isn't that the point of it? Doesn't the Bible say to be a son of God? Be within Jesus. Do the right things. Step in with no fear. Stand up to Creek Squad. Stand up to little me. As long as you think you're doing what's right for the both of yous, do it. Don't let their ignorance get in the way. Show them their ignorance and maybe they can learn the way. But right now, they want to take the highway to hell. Kurt's on the highway to hell. And I don't want you there, buddy. No, I don't. I want you to find your own personal Jesus. Want to be your friend. Won't make you scared. Make you protect your family. And you can find out and be a better human being at all times. Learning day by day, Kurt. She's not an overday process, bud. I'm not asking for a complete miracle out of you right now. Just for you to admit your ignorance would be a big step for all yous. That's all I'm asking for you. Hey, Carl, we are pretty ignorant. We looked at those WEF videos, and we'd have to agree. We don't want what WEF's bringing, and Noah Harari can stick his drugs and video games straight up his wazoo. Tell my wife all the time I love her, but I can be mad. Hey, just because I have people I do not want back in my life, and I will love them to the day I die. Little me. I can tell you a little story. I took one of my old videos about Marwood, and I threw it on the old Facebook last night, and I tagged some employees from Marwood, thinking, "Hey, maybe one of them would have the courage to put some comments in it." They didn't, but my dad's wife left comments, and I tried with this guy. I did, little me. I tried. I went to him. I said, "Let's discuss," and like, let's just. And he wanted to live in a false reality, Bob. Like, that's good, little me, because I'm not gonna laugh at you when you find out that you're a fucking tool bag. Like, even if I'm not chosen, even if I'm not, you're a pretty shitty human being, but no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're not what God had intended for your children, you know what I mean? He wants you to be bigger and stronger than what you are. He doesn't want you to fail, but for some reason you do. Why do you wanna be a failure? Okay, I'm not chosen. I'm doing what's right. I'll give up that delusion. What do you want from me, bud? But I have to tell you the truth, I do think that I'm chosen. Like, that's just it. But hey, you can prove to me where I'm not. That's what I keep saying, but you don't get it. You own me. Little me. This is the thing. I'll tell you what, little me. 'Cause I'm gonna feel really bad thinking that you went to hell. Especially if I am in heaven. I'm not saying that's what happens. We don't know. I'm not counting I try and be better. I hope I'm doing the right things. You know what I mean? Let's just say I'm up in heaven and if you end up going to hell for being a loser, and I will not at you, but I will remember you forever. But like I said, if we get our own kingdoms in heaven, I want a Mount Rushmore, and you're gonna make her, bud. I'm gonna have fucking little me head, like, next to Klaus Schwab, and then Dagburn with Justin Trudeau. Wade next to Bill Gates. You guys are gonna be world famous forever. In my kingdom, we will worship you. We will say, "Never do we wanna be buffoons. Never do we want to ever fucking ever get to the point of stupidity like this ever again." Humanity had really fucking it just who knows what it was thinking. Say my name. I'll say your name. You got Lilith. Mama Payday's the Lilith of the Little family. The head spawn of Satan, lurching and leeching off a little me. Yeah, it's the Little family sucking on the heat from Lilith. You're fucking all energy vampires, but you don't work on. Take your bad energy and I'll turn it into love. I love you guys. I want you better in the head. I don't want you sick like this. I want you guys to be the heroes of your children, not me. You. You guys have the power and you guys could expose the bad guys and make a change in the world. What do you think, little family? Who cares? Thinks I'm Rocco. Yeah, please elaborate. Brainwave. You know you sound stupid, right? Huh. What do I say that's anything like what Rocco says? Dumbass. I say, prove me wrong. Do you want proof? I've told the little family the whole time, hey, my work situation, you guys want the fucking names and numbers of the people to find out if I'm a fucking liar? Hey, do you guys want to see the video and I can make another video of my accident? Do you guys want that motherfucker tried to ruin my life and you guys don't care because you hate me. You don't want to see the good in me. You don't want to see your children fucking come out with a better world because then you'd have to fucking like me and you just can't do that because you're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm a Heyoka, who cares? I'm telling you, I'm spiritually gifted, and you fucking people don't fucking realize it. You're too blind to see. Christ consciousness is not fucking what they tell you it is. Listen, you don't go to the light. When you start to wake up and you notice shit's fucking wrong, don't go to the light. Don't run away from the darkness. Fucking face it. That's what's wrong. Everybody like hiding, hiding. Bill Gates does not scare me. Justin Trudeau does not scare me. They can do whatever they want to me. Anybody can. Who cares? Who cares? And I honestly think I'm chosen, and anything you do to me is going to come back a million times full. And I don't want to say that like I think I'm something special, but obviously I am something special because I have been chosen. But I'm trying to tell you guys are something special because, well, in fact, you've been chosen too. But you got to wake up to it first. You got to put in the work. You got to want to try to be better people. But I think you guys like living in filth and you just really don't care. Is there hope for little me? I don't know. Sometimes you give me little glimpses, little me, where I'm like, maybe. And then you just you just ruin it. You break my fucking dreams I have for you and you smash them. I want the best for you and you want fucking hell. I don't know what to do with you, bud. Well, then why don't you put me in my chosen spot there, Platinum Pyro? Huh? You think you'd be able to outwit me and outmatch me? Come on. But you got nothing. These guys got nothing. What are you gonna clip on me? Huh? Anytime. The world will know who you are too. But let alone when you find out there's a God, you will know who you are. Who are you? Who knows? Who cares? Hey, who cares? I love you and want the best for you no matter who you are. But if you want to play your silly games and end up with your own silly prizes, then go ahead. Are you into child mutilation? Do you want their genitals removed? Like, is this something you think should continue in the world? Huh? Texas, they put out that law where the children's hospital wasn't gonna do any more of that stuff. Ah, Matt Walsh, source, little me, Matt Walsh. They're still doing those operations there, bad boy. Huh? But you like it, little me, don't you? Are you into that shit? You down with the agenda? You like Donald Trump, but you think that the children should, uh, what are you into, bud? Just tell the truth. Spiritually awake. Let me know what you really think, bud. I'd like to think that you're not into that stuff, but if you're not willing to stand up for it, then you're willing to allow it, then I guess you're into it. But hey, you be you and I'll be me, sweetheart. But you got a problem with me wanting to stop it. That's the really part that makes me wonder about what's operating in your brain, little me. What's going on in there, sweetheart? Nothing good, I'll tell you that. I'm trying to get a spark for you, but you're just not responding. The devil's got your brain right now, buddy. You know what I mean? Watch what you're listening to. Watch your music. You know what I mean? Don't give in to the devil, bud. Just don't. Lucifer effect. Go watch that video on my community thing, bud. I'm telling you. We all think we're good. That's why I always try and be better. And I say, hey, let me know what I'm saying is wrong. I don't want to think you're going to hell, little me, but if there is one, I definitely think you're there. You know what I mean? Uh, who knows what kind of skeletons you have, eh, bud? We all got them, man. We all got them. Oh, bye, Kurt. You pray for me all you want, bud. I'll keep telling you what a pussy you are and how your children are in trouble, and yet you refuse to answer me. You could really help me out with my mental health, but you choose not to. You know what I mean, bud? Why don't we go over to your channel here, Kurt? Huh? Kurt. My heart bleeds for you, bud. Your stupidity is never ending. And what if your stupidity gets you the never ending story? And that story's in hell, bud. Would you wake up? Would you wake up? Huh, bud? I don't know. Do you not care? Do you not think about this stuff? Should I be a better person? Should I not knock people who are trying to do fucking good things? Like, you don't have to fucking believe that I'm chosen, bud. I'm not trying to get you to follow me. I'm trying to show you that there's a God. Stop being a peanut butter crotch. Is that the best you got for me there, Kurt? Everything I say, and you can't pick one thing and obliterate me with it. I'm being a peanut butter crotch. Well, you're such a pussy, we can smell you all the way in Canada there, Kurt. I'm trying to massingill your fucking brain, bud, but you won't accept it. Expand your brain, Kurt. Expand it. And think of what could be, bud. You're stuck in what has to be. But maybe you're there on purpose. Maybe you know you're one of Satan's warriors, eh, bud? You know who you work for, and you're just here to cast your stupidity and try and cast doubt on me for some reason. I don't know, bud. Does your buddy Upchurch work for the devil too? Trying to convince everybody he's good for a while and then Oh, little fella, I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'll be whatever I want. I don't want to be a billionaire. Why would you want to be a billionaire? I don't want to be a billionaire. I'm not saying I wouldn't want cool things, you know what I mean? But why would you want to be a billionaire? Then again, people are trying to build these legacies for their children, so their children have these legacies rather than letting their children build their own fucking legacies. That's why we're in trouble, you know what I mean? We're too busy trying to protect and shelter and instead of letting them go out and learn on their own. But then again, you can't anymore because it's too fucking expensive. Hey, stinky pussy. That's right, Stardust. He is a big stinky pussy. We're gonna get Kurt's brain right one of these days. We are gonna get his brain right. Well, I hope. Sure, I can't. Then I go believing in people again. You know what I mean? I gotta stop doing that. This is gonna be your awakening, Kurt. This is gonna be your challenge, Kurt. This is your journey, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Come on. Come on, buddy. If you accept that you're a loser and you want to become a winner, you'll hurt in the tummy a little bit. That's when you ask God, bud. Say, God, please, please show me the truth. Show me the truth. However you want to say it, Kurt. You have to be big and strong. And what you're gonna have to do too is you're gonna have to do some work, bud, like we talked about earlier. Live by the truth. No telling lies. No accepting lies. Like if you don't think something's right, Kurt, no matter what, you have the right to ask questions. See, the government's trying to take that away from us, especially here in Canada, but the censorship's getting but anyways, but that's what they do. Kurt, get with Upchurch. I got an idea. Kurt, I just got a brilliant idea. Get that MK Ultra book with Upchurch. Maybe if the two of yous read it backwards, you can wake up. Get unbrainwashed. Can we try that, Kurt? Kurt, can we try that? Can we get a live of that? You and Upchurch sitting side by side, reading the MK Ultra book backwards, and we'll find out if you can awaken off of that. It'll be a little study. You know what I mean? Maybe you can get a government grant for it. Have you guys seen the stuff that you guys pay for? Go on YouTube and look for Rand Paul. Stupid shit Americans pay for. He does it every year, like millions of dollars on seeing if monkeys enjoy crack and shit like that. Like that sounds ridiculous, eh, Kurt? But it's true, bud. You have a copy, eh? Well, why don't you simultaneously read it together? You know what I mean? Let's find a way to unbrainwash the two of yous. Listen, Upchurch didn't make you brain your pussy, did he? Or up above. He didn't Keith Raniere you, did he? Is that what's going on here? You've been Keith Raniere by fucking Upchurch. Are you his little sex slave, Kurt? You guys, is that fucking you and the crosses? All you boys show. I got branded by Upchurch. They call me the Holla Boy. Kurt, did you get the U in the cross or is that why your pussy left? You got the real brand. You're one of the leaders. Tattoos are for the new recruits. Gotta work your way up, boys, then you get the branding. Upchurch did say he wasn't letting anybody get rid of his brand. Are you Upchurch's brand? Did you guys get them on your birthdays? And then after you get branded, is Uncle Will sitting there going, "And your birthday presents?" Let's talk. Oh, I like you little baby panties. Is that a ritual? Is that why Uncle Will wants me in lady panties before he'll talk to me? Is that a ritual? Hey? I I wrote this thing on Skylar's comments earlier. Creek Squad. So look up the definition of squadron. They're a small group on a particular mission. And you gotta know, hey, in order to be part of Creek Squad, you gotta be a follower of Ryan Upchurch. So does that make him a cult leader or a squad leader? Hey, Kurt. Hey. By the way, none of this is true that I know of, but it might be. That's the thing, Kurt. You don't know these days. Hey, Keith Raniere got that little blonde girl from Smallville and a whole bunch of billionaires to get branded. But hey, don't worry about it. These Satanist fucks. They aren't well funded, are they? Keith Raniere, but Google him. Forbes magazine. Dear America, aspire to be like this. You think before you put someone on the cover of your magazine, you take a look at what the organization is all about, but nope. Nope. Hey, Kurt, you still here, bud? Are you into Exonin? Exonin, is that his name? Are you a Scientologist? Is that why you're against me? Are you guys all Scientologists? Nah, you guys don't believe in that silliness, do you? Like, I'm not saying, hey, maybe it is real. I don't think so. Any like any organization that well, in order to meet the ultimate level, you gotta pay big money. I'm saying it's probably not legit. But if you go to try and leave, they make it really hard for you. I don't think it's legit. I mean, if God gives us free will, it's your religion is not, or whoever's teaching you doesn't want you to leave and wants to make your life miserable if you want to leave when, you're just going to make your own life miserable if this first situation was right. Then you go and you learn that maybe it's not the right way, and then you come back. Who knows? You gotta leave it up to the individuals, eh, Kurt? But that makes you question Tom Cruise. Like, what kind of person is Tom Cruise to fall for this kind of shit? What else is he falling for? You know what I mean? Like, it's weird shit when you really think about it, isn't it, Kurt? Huh? It's almost mentally ill, have you heard some of the shit that they believe? But maybe it's true, like I said, maybe they could bring the facts, but they're so fucking secretive over there at Scientology. You know what I mean? You think everything would be an open book, but kinda like the Bible, you know what I mean? Even though I think there's lies in there, but hey, Upchurch, if you believe in the Bible, Upchurch wants to throw and toss you away and make fun of you and call you a loser and fucking whatever, right? But then again, for Upchurch saying he's not political, if you don't share his views, he can get the fuck out too. You do hear how stupid and idiotic that is, right, Kurt? How would you separate yourself from people? Why wouldn't you give them their opinions and have a discussion about it and say, "Hey, if you guys like Kamala, please come into my comments and please let me know why, because I'll tell you why I don't." But then you'd have to get political, you'd have to know what you're talking about, but he just wants to think he knows what he's talking about. What if Donald Trump is the Antichrist? Mm, you guys don't wanna ask questions. Because here's the deal, I do think Trump's good. But I do question things, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff saying that Trump was at Epstein Island, and there's pictures of him very early pictures with Epstein out there, but I also did hear that he kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago, and those pictures were taken before he was charged, so maybe didn't know, or I don't know, we should find out though, you know what I mean? Those Epstein files, if Trump's name's on there, you guys should be able to accept it. You would want Kamala, or you guys would want if Joe Biden's name was on there, you guys would want Joe Biden to pay for it. Have some faith in your person. If you have that much faith in them, go find the truth. Stop taking everybody at their word. Ask questions. Find out what the truth is. But everybody's scared of the truth because they can't handle the truth. See, Kurt can't handle the truth, Kurt, because you're wearing a skirt. Take off the skirt, Kurt. Let your balls grow, boy, and let your hammer swing, Kurt. Put an end to the nonsense in your brain, bud. Get her together. Get your shit together for your children. Go see what you're passionate about. You know what I mean, Kurt? It should be your children. You know what I mean? You guys pick on me because, well, you think my children don't like me and stuff like that. And, well, quite frankly, you're right. They don't. But I think they're just as ignorant and stupid as you are. You know what I got? I got squirrel nuts. That was a sign from God. Kurt, I want you to remember that was a sign from God. Carl, you got squirrel nuts. I want you to remember that, bud. I want you to chew on that fatty patty for a bit, okay? Wow. We'll find out. Can I be loose enough? Or will I fail? You're the Antichrist. Um, where? Just exactly where? No, no, little fella. Actually, you would be the Antichrist. If you're for Christ, you're with Christ. See, I only want the truth, little fella. You want to live in a lie and be weak and stupid, you are the Antichrist. I'm trying my best to be with Christ the best I can. Now, just because you think it looks crazy and it makes you look stupid, don't be stupid anymore. Accept it. But you don't want to. Always appreciate the comments, though. Let me know where I might be wrong there, and we can have that discussion. How are we? Oh, question everything. Hey, have I not ever said, "Hey, yeah, let's have discussions"? Like, I can go up there with little me, and it's just a fucking circus show. Telling me what's happened to me, and I can't say, "Hey, no, why don't you take this? Let me talk, and then prove to me." Even you can do it video style and prove to me where I'm wrong. But you guys can't do that. And yes, question everything, little feller. But you gotta ask questions you can't assume. That's the problem with you people. I said, let's talk. No, no. That's why I give you guys questions. Hey, I see this about you, and it doesn't end well if the point of the game is to be good. You know what I mean? I'm not talking like Rudy Tooty good. I'm talking about standing up for what's right. You know what I mean? Not going out of your way to try and hurt people or try and hurt people in general. But what do you have a rainbow haired black man tattooed on your arm for? Um, no, bud. It's the brain, bud. And it says truth. The truth means everything to me, you dumbass. Do you not get it? Your brain's broken, Kurt. I'm trying to help you reprogram it, put it back together however you want me to say it. Hey, Josh. How are you, Josh? What are you bringing to the conversation? What do you think? Do you think the WEF is real? Hey, how far do you think they're going to take this monkeypox thing? It's already a worldwide thing. So, how's that WHO treaty coming along? Do you think our people are putting it together right now? Huh? Hey, what do you guys think? I'll leave you with one more thing, Kurt, because this is the one thing that they masterly they did it, and they still knew that they'd own your brains either way, so it was going to work out for them. Do you care that that might have been poison? Do you think that Fauci should walk around on your tax dollar dime, living the life? Do we have the right to find that out? Did you hear my story from the other day about the guy who fucking forced his buddy to get it and not around anymore? But there's been 11 people he knows. Like, if you thought that in your head, should you stand up and ask questions, Kurt? Or do you just not care because you didn't get it? Kurt would like to know what color of crayon I eat. Or what my favorite color is, or what, I don't know. Yes, you're a brainwave, Kurt. I love the purple ones. Nom, 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 nom. Hmm, purple in my brain all the time. Oh, I have, maxed out on the amount of stupidity I can see. Now I gotta get off screen and cry about how stupid you guys are, and how am I gonna help the children if their parents are this fucking retarded and dumb? Is there some sort of Kurt, do you think there's some sort of fluoride remover we could use? Do you think we could somehow get your third eye open? I think it's the fluoride. It's definitely the programming. Lot of a lot of what goes on with you, you've been programmed to be like this, Kurt, so I just want you to know this isn't your fault, Kurt. You've had the devil working against you the whole time, bud. But it's time to give him up. Let the stupidity go, bud. Let her go, Kurt. Listen, when you find out there's a God, you are gonna feel real bad things in your tummy, bud, and your head's gonna wanna swell up, and I'm gonna I never wanted that, bud. I wanted you to come to terms, Kurt. Even if I'm not chosen, and humanity doesn't do the right things, Kurt. It doesn't recognize the right things. No clue what the right things are, what's good or bad. In fact, here, I'm gonna tell you these couple stories. I watched this TikTok, I've seen it before. Derkowitz or Dershowitz or whatever, he's a lawyer. Guys should investigate him. I think it was Epstein's lawyer. There was some rumors about some stuff that Epstein used to be into with this guy. Makes me wonder because he worked for Trump too. And Julian Assange. He was Epstein's lawyer. It's weird. It's worth looking into. I haven't dove into it too deep yet, but anyways, before I go, I'm gonna tell you this story short. Bye. So yesterday, I'm sitting here, I'm watching the Candace Owens video, right? About Andrew Tate. So it's yesterday's video. I'm watching it. And for some reason I picked up my phone and simultaneously I'm subscribed to this guy called Jesse on Fire, and he's playing this video about the boys, the Tate boys as well. I encourage you guys to go watch it because you got to ask yourself what the fuck's going on? What's even fucking real anymore? because Candace is like, "I think he's being set up. This is all a setup. This is" 'cause I do think Andrew Tate says things that would irritate, but then again, maybe he's part of the show. I don't know. Maybe he's innocent of human trafficking or whatever, but what I don't think he's innocent of is him and his brother are on tape talking about being with young girls. They're doing timelines and shit like that. You guys should really go watch it. Her you bring anything to the table, anything. I would answer any question you had, and this is the kind of shit you bring. But anyways, I'm saying, hey, look into that Andrew Tate thing because there's more to it than what you think. Because I always like to think that it's taken him forever to put him in jail, so there's something smelly there. But these videos that just surfaced of him talk, but then again, you never know. Maybe they're AI. Who the fuck knows? We should find out. Not listen, Kurt. It hurts my heart to know that you are super mind controlled right now. It does. I feel bad, and I don't want to say bad things to you. It hurts me to call you ignorant and stupid, but it has to be done because it's the truth. No, I'm not drooling, but oh, Kurt. Maybe it did. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I care about you, Kurt. I love you, and I want the best for you. But you have been super fucked. Satan has come from you from all over. Your master, your government. And then you've joined a cult on top of it, and you're one of the leaders of it. And you think you're living a good life, and you're not, Kurt. I do love you, Kurt. I'm serious. I'm serious. I don't want you anywhere near me because you do annoy me, but I do want the best for you. It's it's like the whole that situation, you know what I mean? If you can't come to terms with who you are or what or you can't have a simple conversation to figure this shit out, dude, I love you, but you gotta go. You know what I mean? That's what I mean when Jesus said he was coming for separation. I really do think a lot of separating is gonna happen. Like something's gonna happen to fucking there's a God. Oh my goodness. I think I'm a warning shot there, Curtis. But who knows? Well, you're a Greek squatty in there, Curtis. And you're a slave to your master up church. Hey, bud, wouldn't even tell Adam why he started a fight with him. Besides saying that it was like, because the slick disses, that's pretty lame, dude. Pretty fucking lame. And then he runs and hops from it and calls drama, drama, drama. Uh, did he? Did he call drama, drama, drama? Well, he let his fucking little boy toy hang out for him. That's what little flying monkeys do, but don't worry, I didn't agree with what Adam did to you because you look like a fool in the situation too. I'll never have anybody do any drive-bys. I don't care where you live, Kurt. I want you to live in the dream house of your dreams, and I want you to have everything you ever wanted and live the life you ever dreamed of. But as to I don't know why you can never make me that angry, Kurt. But I understand where old Adam was coming from because it's frustrating when you can't get your answers. And that's when you start going a little crazy, bud. See, because if that church never would have started it, what do we got here? Truth troll. Can you save Captain Kurt reacts from selling drugs to minors? Can you save him from betraying his mother? I don't know. What you got to say about that, Kurt? Huh? Is that why you don't want the world to change? Are you a drug dealer? Huh. I don't think you are, Kurt, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You never know, Kurt. You never know. I do think you're one of those guys like Cashville. If you could do a one-time drop off and get some big cash roll out of it, I do think you'd take her, regardless of what you thought the consequences would be, because you'd never ever find out. You'd never worry your little head about it. You know what I mean? But then again, I think you'd sell somebody out for nothing too. Oh, Kansas Rebel, man. Nothing. Hey, Dagburn, want some fire? I'll give you some because you're so reliable, big boy. Sucking on the teat of Dagburn. It's a kiss of death, Captain Kirk. But hey, I guess once you've been branded, you don't worry about much, eh, bud? What's hilarious? What's hilarious, Kurt? I'm not telling you anything. I don't. I'm not saying I said I don't think you're a drug dealer, bud. But I do think that you would take a one-time. You know what I mean? Most people would, Kurt. It's not that you're much different from most. You know what I mean? If you could make some money and not have to worry about the consequences, but you know it might not turn out right for someone else, you really wouldn't give a fuck. You really don't give a fuck about anybody or anything other than yourself, Kurt. Uh-huh, Kurt. Hey, Kurt, how many times have I ever asked you for a conversation yet? You want to sit here and call me crazy and delusional and tell me your boy toy's all good when you can't even fucking answer simple questions like, hey, did he handle that thing with that guy about the Bible thing? Did he handle that well? Was that pretty fucking stupid? Are you one of the guys that Gotcha Man's talking about on the back streets that you don't agree with everything that Upchurch says and does? Are you one of the guys? Huh? Kurt, you've been known to run around on people's backs in the past. Hey, buddy. Hey, Kurt. What's the truth, Kurt? Hey, or is it the wheel tire? I know he's tight with the wheel tire. I think he's tight with Mike 12.2. Which one of you little bohemians are talking shit on the back streets about your cult leader? You're gonna lose your branding. And maybe it's just like Scientology. If you try and leave, Kurt, you're not gonna be able to. You fucked yourself for life. You're gonna have that little U and cross for all time. You can always leave, Kurt. You can always leave the cult, but die for the truth, Kurt. That might even take you to heaven. If you die for something, maybe that'll put you to heaven. If you stand up for something you think is right. Who knows, eh, Kurt? I want to see you get the spiritual healing that you need, bud. Now, I'm not saying you have to get it from me, bud. Just go out and search. You know what I mean? But don't hold on to things that don't serve you anymore. Like, if you start asking questions and the stuff that they say starts not making sense, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, even bad people tell the truth sometimes, you know what I mean? And sometimes bad people, when they know the truth, they really like to hurt you with it, like, really bad. Like, how much of that stuff that Patty was saying is lies? And which parts are truths? Because, hey, squirrel nuts, what do you think of old Beelus being a fucking furry, huh? Dressing up like a squirrel and wanting to nail Upchurch's mom, eh? Hey? Hey? What's your take on the furry situation over there? Do you believe Patty's a big fat liar? Or do you think Beelus is into being a squirrel? And do you find that weird or like to each their own in their bedrooms or whatever? I'm just thinking, like I said in that video, the Upchurch, hey, bud, if you're gonna put down furries, like, shouldn't you have a talk with B Loose first? Maybe you're hurting his feelings. Hey, Upchurch, be respectful of your masters. But no, Kurt, I have some serious questions. Serious. If you could let me know where Upchurch got this information, or maybe you know. He talked about these people with Ukrainian accents pretending to be police and firemen and stuff like that, right? Where do you get this information from? Can you let me know? I'm doing a deep dive on Ukraine right now. Like, you do know that the Yazis are still there, right? Azov Battalion. They, Ukraine, you won't hear about this now, but before the war, was heavily into child trafficking. Okay. Now, I'm just speculating or whatever. I'm like, if the Yazis wanted to, they would infiltrate everywhere, right? They would infiltrate into your armed forces and stuff like that so they could look like heroes and stuff like that. I'm just saying that that's kind of possible, right? Anyways, there was this particular hero, and I didn't even notice it. I didn't even see these videos. So this is based off what Upchurch said. I think he said there was a couple guys with 8-8 tattoos that were lipping their beaks telling Upchurch to stop. Now, do you think maybe there's like I always try and work on things, you know what I mean? I try and figure things out in my head. You know what I mean, Kurt? What do you think? Can you send me that information though? Because like if you watch and you actually learn when project the one where all the Yahtzees came over here. like the smartest of the Yahtzees. They brought him over here, gave him all brand new lives and stuff like that. Turns out some Satanism kind of followed in and was involved in all that stuff too. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put the whole puzzle together there, Kurt. But if you can help me out, bud, let me know where you got that information from or where it's happening. Just trying to tie things in together. Like, remember, the whole child trafficking thing was huge. Like before the war, I keep telling you, Bill Gates, I saw this interview, dirtiest country in the world, Ukraine. Not good. But hey, anyways, your tax dollars that work for the democracy of that country. But hey, remember when Joe Biden got DA? Well, do we have to go over that again? Just trying to push it together. What do you think? Do you think the old Yahtzee players are in play right now? Do you think, like, you got Christia Freeland's grandfather, the whole Klaus Schwab's father, New Schwabenland in Antarctica. Go look it up on New Schwabenland. That was Klaus Schwab's dad. He owned that little project, but go check it out for yourself. Are the Nazis and the Satanists working together in collaboration? Well, you're part of their crew there, Captain Kurt. Zico! What's that? You think it's okay to do that to children? If that's what you tell us, bring the agenda on. Whatever you want. Hey, you want us to own nothing and be happy? Oh, Kurt, Kurt. See me, bud. See me. None of this is real. None of it's real, bud. None of it should be going on. Think about it. On the broad scope, in your mind, why is everybody paying more for things? Why are things skyrocketing? Why are people losing their homes? Why is there homeless? What don't we have now that we had when we flourished? You're playing George Soros's mind perception games. He is getting you to perceive shit that isn't real, Kurt. You're living in a fantasy, in an illusion, a simulation of sorts. And it's all built on a precipice of lies. And in order to escape the matrix, you got to find the truth, Kurt. Only you can find the truth, Kurt. Only you can be Neo in this story, Kurt. But you got to take the red pill, Kurt. You got to be willing and open to the truth. Now, that pill is going to be hard and bitter at first. Because the first thing you got to do, Kurt, is you got to look at you, sweetheart. And it ain't going to be pretty to look at first. But if you gutter through, you'll fall in love with yourself, Kurt. And you won't need the love and attention of others the way you seek now, brother. You'll have it all inside of you. You won't need it from the exterior. You know, you like to say that I do this for clout chasing and whatever else, brother. It's my biggest fear. What makes me not do this is because I believe it's true. And that, quite frankly, I I don't want to be surrounded by fakeness. I don't want to help, bud, but human race has kind of let me down, Kurt. And that's why it's all recorded, bud. All your actions have been recorded. Every time I've asked you to talk, right from the beginning to the end, we're all recorded these days, Kurt. This is why I said my spiritual awakening, the whole thing, I can show you how the mind works, on how what you watch can affect what you're thinking, and you can you can start to go crazy because you're asking questions that people don't want to answer, and they're just But if you're steadfast in wanting the truth and you continue to all you want is the answers, you'll fucking be punished, Kurt. Punished. But here's the thing, the whole time I knew I was recording what I was doing. I knew everything. And here's the deal. Not only on my side is everything recorded, right? You've got everything from the hospital to the workplace to the police to the accident to the insurance companies and the CAS and everything. Like I can't even banks, everything that I've kind of went through, but it's all recorded. I can't lie. Their information, because this is what God does. He uses the devil's shit against them. All their information should back my words up if I'm right. But if I'm not, then I fall on my face, right? But then I just gotta accept it and try to become a better person. Hey, through God, through truth. I accepted the truth. I'm not that person anymore. Start up again. You know what I mean? Because my intentions are never to hurt anybody, and God knows that. God knows what I believe. He knows that I believe that if I'm full of shit, or I think I'm full of shit, or I have any doubt, I would go to hell. But then again, what am I saying? I don't want anything from anybody. I want you to know what you need. And what you need to figure out is you need to help your children. But I can't force that on you, Kurt. We could talk. Oh, is this why, Kurt? Oh, oh, Curdy, where'd you go, bud? What's going on? Did a true troll make you run? Oh, it's like I don't know if this stuff is true or not. Like, that's what I like to do. I like to troll with the truth. If I'm a troll for the truth. So I don't know if this truth troll is telling the truth, but sounds like, oh, Kurt, we could talk about your battery of your mom and selling drugs to minors charges. Did Captain Kurt reacts can run away? Does the truth hurt, Kurt? And it sounds like they'd do a live with you. Maybe we could have a three-way. Hey, Kurt, we could have the trifecta on your show, hey, bud? We could find out what the truth is, hey? We could force each other to answer the questions. You know what I mean? But then again, I guess Kurt's probably gone, eh? Ah, see, Kurt, I never go digging in through anybody's past, but hey, if it's true, it shouldn't hurt you. That's the thing, Kurt. That's what I realized. I'm no saint, bud. You think if I Hey, I'm not saying it, Kurt. I'm not saying it, bud. I'm not saying it, bud. I'm just saying someone came in my comments and said that. Who said I don't know who they are and if they would lie or not. No, we're not supposed to have our mistakes held against us. No. But then again, if we made the mistake and someone tries to shove it in our face, we shouldn't get all felt up about it because we dealt with it. We know we're not going to do it anymore. Why would you have feelings about something that it's never going to happen again? You can't do anything about it anyways. That's what I was saying to Kurt. I ain't been fucking perfect, but there has to be a point where you say, "Hey, I want to at least try to be, figure out what the truth is, get with God." But then again, how do you know where to go for God, eh, Kurt? To go to Kenneth Copeland. To go to Smile Boy there. To go to the Hill Street Song Place. Bellingham. Or do you go to the New Blood? Like Craig Locke, Ivan Salvador out there. Fucking piss. Taking demons out of people. Like, this is the thing. Like, could they just go to Bill Gates if they had these secret powers and take the demons out of the fucking evil shitheads ruining this world? But nah. So I'm supposed to believe them that they're fucking drawing demons out, but they're fucking maybe they're in training. They're trying to get to the big demons. But then again, who knows? Not Greg Locke. I don't know. He seems like an angry man. Like he likes to go on this witch thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's a real thing, witches or whatever. Facebook would tell me there's a million fucking groups with a billion people in them. But he does that whole witch thing. I'm calling out witches in my church and why wouldn't you just go talk to them? Maybe it's just a show. Maybe he knew there was no witches there, and he wanted to cast his own little spell to put fucking shit in people's heads. Who knows, eh? Who knows? But a man of God would do that. If he knew that there was witches in there, he'd be like, "Hey, I know what you're up to. You can stick around if you want and learn not to be the way that you are, or if you want to continue to play your games, I'll call you out in front of everybody because I've gave you the courtesy of letting you know that I know what you're up to and that you have a chance to change your ways." And then all. If you don't want that, then you get exposed. But there's no conversations anymore. But then again, it was just a dramatics. Oh, witches, I know you're here. I know who you are. Probably all bullshit. Putting on a show. But who knows? Maybe he could. Maybe I got demons, eh? AD says I got demons. Maybe Craig Locke could take the demons out of me. Maybe if he could make me shake on the floor, I'd fucking believe it. But then again, this was fucking psychosis all over the fucking world. People taking your money and God's word is not for sale. The truth is not for sale. But anyways, I am not for sale. No, Kurt. You will never see me with a branding. Oh, there's another swell human being. Little Leg Day, one of the Devil's Prize students. Leg Day, I hope there's not hell. But if there is, I hope you have a companion. I hope you and PBR are cellmates in hell. I can see Little Leg Day. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Let's play Doomsday Park, PBR. Yeah. That's all right. I know you love Satan. You do your little gifts and your fucking stupid shit. Like you do know serving Satan puts you in a bad place, but you think you're powerful now, hey? Meanwhile, you're a fucking rodent and you live like a fucking rodent and everybody knows it, but you have feel good moments on YouTube with your hatred. Well, Leg Day, I love you. Even though you want my wife, I still love you. Because you're not a threat to me, bud. You got nothing to offer. You bring nothing. Oh, like that. I do feel bad for you and Martin. You, Martin, and PBR. The Three Musketeers of Hell. Oh, I I shouldn't talk like that, but I fear for you guys, and I think maybe if we give you some sort of sense of hell, maybe you'll try and work your way out of it like that, you know what I mean? So you wanna be with PBR and Marty. Do you wanna be cellmates with those? It'd be fitting karma. Karma, karma, karma chameleon. PBR comes and goes. Hey, like that. You wanna kick PBR in the ass with your little leg, don't you? You talk about him enough, you got a crush on him or something, it's silliness. Really silliness. I don't know, you guys call each other names back and forth. You tell on each other, it's quite funny. I'm sorry. Hey, bud, I wanna be as far away from you as I possibly can at the end. That's why I try and do good things. I want child trafficking to stop. I want a better world for all of us. I want, I want. I want you to not be stupid, little like that, but I'll hold on to the dream a little bit longer, but who knows? When I go, this world will not really mean anything to me anymore, so I won't have to worry about it. Hey, there's AD! AD, AD. Hey, you do know you're a pussy and a loser for saying you were in a war and you took money for it and knew it was they fucking hated you, bud. They didn't like you. They used you, and you're okay with it because you took money. You should warn your fellow man. You should be in Christ, bud. Don't say it. Spray it, bud. All over the place. Seeds everywhere. Start spreading them, AD. Get your fucking brain together, bud. And let me know when I'm wrong, bud. Because I'm done fucking around with you. You're just fucking really fucking stupid, dude. You can't see that I fucking care about your fucking fellow veterans more than you do. You can't see that I care about you more than you do because you're fucking ignorant and stupid. Yeah, seeds. But mustard seeds. Seeds of faith. Have some faith in yourself, like that. You can change, buddy. You can do it. Anyways, my dog's becoming a nasty little mess. You know, this is tomorrow. Uh, you can't always get what you want. No, you can't. No, but you can put your best foot forward and hope sees for the best. If you work real hard, you can accomplish it. But if you never get up off the stool leg day, it can't happen, sweetheart. And uh, we're here to make it happen. While you sit still in your powerless victim mind, being a loser. And we are going to take this place back to a place where it needs to be. There, fucking little leg day. We're going to bring this world back to a place where truth matters and the shit splatters. Oh yeah, don't be the shit, little leg day, bitch.